Hello YouTube, welcome back. As you can see, we're starting here. That is just because I just realized that my mic wasn't plugged in when I initially started the recording. Anyways, having narrowly escaped Dan's grasp, the ground mercenaries are pleased to feel the ocean beneath their feet as they set sail. According to Captain Nasir, the voyage to Bangyan will take roughly 2 months. Blessed with temperate weather, the ship's journey southward is smooth and steady. As it passes the midpoint of its trip, the ship sets a course along the coastline and begins to head east. These seas belong to the Phoenicians, the Kilvas, the kingdom of bird tribes. Both nations prey on human vessels for supplies and wealth, and their flying corsairs are feared across the seas. Additionally, the southern portion of the continent contains the realm of the Dragon Tribe, the monarchy of Goldella. Big Dragon. This country has remained isolated since its founding centuries past, preserving its closed culture behind a veil of mystery. It is these Lagu-controlled waters that Ike and his company must now cross. Chapter 12, A Strange Land. ... Ike? What's bothering you? You've been moping around ever since we came aboard. I'm just a little seasick. Seasick? You're such a bad liar. You never get even regular sick. You're not the type to get seasick. Really, it's nothing. Come on, talk to me. You've been doing so much lately. I just want the chance to help you for a change. Well, alright. I'll tell you what's been bothering me. It's that incident back in Toha. Go on. When everyone discovered that Ranulf was a Lagu, all those people, they changed. Just like that. Up until that instant, they seemed like such kind and decent people. I had no idea Bayor's prejudice against the Lagus was so strong. Why do they hate them so much? How are we so different, Ranulf and I? I have to say, at first I was scared too. When I saw how they could change. They could do things that Bayor can't do. They're not like us. But you can't honestly feel. It's different now. Everyone's so very nice. But you know, that's because of all the time we spent together. I've seen how they are. I've gotten to know them. That's why I've changed. I'm not scared or nervous around them. But other people don't get that chance. I think that's why they're frightened. Maybe you're right. Maybe people like me are the odd ones. The people who accept others as they are. I wish more people were like that. I mean, no one really wants to fight, do they? Doesn't everyone want peace? I guess it's just hard to put all of those fears behind us. You're right. It is very hard. Nasir, what's the big idea? Eavesdropping on us like that? How do you find sailing? Have you gotten sick at all? We're fine. But answer a question for me. Why are you here? Why do you associate with the Lagu? Why? Because I find obvious... Oh, besides the obvious financial benefits. I suppose I do so because I am one. What? You're not a Lagu. I don't see a tail or anything. Because I've chosen to live among Bayork. I've taken certain steps to make sure I'm not recognized. I've had to change my attire, my feeding habits. I've done many things. Why would you do that? Legu cannot survive in isolation. Neither can Beork. If both races are to thrive, they must learn to coexist. I've spent many years searching for a way to make this happen. You think that Legu and Beork can live together? After everything you must have seen? I'm impressed. Ike, you will never truly understand the matter unless you look at it from each party's perspective. As you say, the Legu are indeed now persecuted by the Beork. But long ago, the roles were reversed. Whatever happened in the past does not justify what we do to Legu now. That is the thinking of an honest man. Keep things simple and pure. I like that. Still, the strength of your conviction comes from your youth and your innocence. Trust me, it will be tested. When your journey is over, how will you be changed? I pray your conviction is not lost to despair. Talking to you is hard work. Someday you'll understand. For now, my role is simply to deliver you safely to Mignon. Arnulf has paid me quite handsomely with money from the King of Gallia himself, and I will not let him down. We're out of our element here at sea, so you're all we have to depend on. Thank you for your help. I will do what I am able. Ike, here's a summary of our last battle. Cool. Oh, we looked at that last episode, so I don't see a need to look at it very much. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that text, because it's the same every chapter. Okay, cool. So what supports are there? Okay, still not doing any supports, because those aren't any that I want to do. Oscar Kieran is one I'm gonna want to do. Mist, I'm gonna want to do supports with the character I don't have yet. Same with Leth. I'm gonna do them with their supports with someone I don't have yet. Ike is Soren and Titania, so no Oscar. How much bonus XP do I have? Not as much as I'd like. I meant to do info. I know what this one is, I don't remember what the other three. If Boyd was still alive, there'd be another 3-star conversation. Because, Boyd, Rolf, and Oscar have a triangle attack in this game. That requires 2 conversations. One of them is now. I don't know when the other one is, but the other one requires all 3 of them to be promoted and use bows. Because Boyd can promote into a warrior, which gives him bows. Then when Oscar promotes, you're going to have the option on whether you want him to be able to use axes or bows. I'm pretty sure. I believe those are the choices. I always choose axes. But that's the option you get there. And if Oscar chooses the bow path, Boyd and Rolf are also promoted. Later on, there is a triangle attack combo. I've never gotten it. I just know it exists. Ike! Grab that boy! What's going on? No more running for you. Monsieur, who is he? A stowaway. I gather he boarded the ship at Toha. What are you doing here? Why did you sneak aboard the ship? You want to talk? In that case... Ow! Ouch! Ike, there's no need to be so rough. I'm not going to waste my time playing games with this urchin. You want me to let you go? Open your mouth and start talking. I'll quit it, I'll talk! That hurt. I thought you were going to break my face. Well, what's your name? What are you doing here? I'm Soph. I'm a thief, but I didn't come on board to steal anything. Stop scowling at me like that, you're making me uncomfortable. It's not just you. Ike always looks like that. Don't mind him, just keep talking. I'm looking for someone. I heard the ship was sailing for Mignon, so I decided to climb aboard. This person you're after is in Mignon? I don't know. The trail went cold in Toha. I couldn't think of anywhere else to go from there. Is it family? Huh? The person you're looking for? Yeah, I mean, we're not related by blood or anything, but we're definitely family. Man, imagine setting up so much for a direct sequel in the game where you didn't even know if there would be a direct sequel. You didn't, because, you know, Path of Radiance did pretty bad sales-wise, so I guess they're like, okay, fine, we're still doing a sequel anyways. Because all this is a setup for Radiant Dawn. I mean, seriously. Alright. This year, our mercenary company will look after this boy. He won't be burdened to you or your crew. If that's what you want to do, that's fine with me. Are you sure? You're going to be put to work. I hope you're prepared. Sure, no problem. I'll do whatever you need. Here's the thing. This is like the worst chapter to get him on. There's, I just quickly want to just grievances. Do I have any? I don't have any coins yet, really. Well, coins. Oops. Do I not have any coins? Whoa, joystick. That's why we use the D-pad, even though it really isn't that good. Wow, I legitimately don't have any coins. But once I start getting coins, coins are useless in this game. They only work for transfer bonuses to Radiant Dawn. That's their entire purpose. Volk, right here. Oh, where have you been? You disappeared the moment we got on the ship. Don't worry about it. I'll be there when you need me. It's not me, it's my sister. You've never once shown up for a meal, and she thinks you're dying of hunger. Did we ever eat together while we were on land? Alright, listen, land. Big. Ship. Small. It's not the same thing! I don't want Miss roaming the ship with a plate of food anymore. So please eat one meal a day with us. 100 gold. You're going to charge me to make you eat. And that's more than you charge to pick a lock. Why? I don't like large groups. Bye. Call me if you decide it's worth it. Maybe I should just tell Mist he's dead. Do you have a minute? Of course, Commander Ike. You and I haven't had very many opportunities to talk, and you don't think you could trust me? No, it's not that. I'm just curious. I was surprised to see anyone in Toha who chose to fight on the side of Legu. I joined the Toha Vigilantes solely for the purpose of saving Legu. I'm not from Crimea, but when I heard that she had joined with Gallia, I envisioned my perfect world. One in which the Legu can live normal lives, free of oppression. However, when I came to Crimea, I found things were no different there than any other Beyond nation. It was the same for me. I couldn't allow myself to ignore these problems any longer. I'm happy to hear it. Of all the Beyark I've ever met, you're the only one who shares my conviction. Zehark, is there some other reason you defend the Legu? I don't follow you. You see, I was born in Gallia, or so I've been told. I just wondered if you had a similar reason guiding you. Of course I have my reasons. Would you be upset if I didn't want to discuss them? My reasons are extremely personal. No, it's no problem. I want a better understanding of what kind of man you are. I have that now. Can I ask what that is? You're a good man. I'm glad to have you along. I'm glad to be here. I feel like I'm finally able to do the kind of good I've longed to do for years. I'm not going to be doing supports with him, so it's probably not going to get out there. I know why he's fighting. The real question is, when is it best to say? Because we kind of haven't looked at that part of the plot yet, but it's also a Radiant Dawn thing. So I imagine I'm going to assume for now that I'm going to actually beat this Iron Man and move on to Radiant Dawn, and I'll say it in Radiant Dawn, I guess? Now, the reason why he fights for Legu is he is what's called a branded, which means that he has one Legu parent, one Beyark parent. Here's the thing about branded, though. He has no powers, but neither does the Legu parent. The Legu parent loses their powers, and at least I'm pretty sure he's a branded. I know we meet some. make sure I'm not spreading misinformation. But branded essentially, the Lego parent loses their powers, and the child doesn't have any powers. The child also, they're essentially weird anomalies. Is like they don't have really a big smell either. Oh. You know what? No, he is not a branded. I was completely wrong there. No, he's actually. I actually don't know his reasons though. I just quickly check. Nope, not branded. We will meet someone who is later though. You don't look so well. Are you all right? I'm seasick. When I was traveling with the merchants, we sometimes used ships. Every time it's the same. I'm sorry. Did you travel with Mustard and the others for a long time? About 4 years, all told. I just left home, you see, and I was all alone. I couldn't find work. In my hometown, I had so many people I could depend on, but once I left, everything changed. If Button's group hadn't found me by the side of the road, I'd probably be dead by now. You seem to have led quite an adventurous life. It's a bit surprising. I get that a lot. I find it hard to imagine that you couldn't find work, though. Your magic skills are amazing. Aren't they, though? I'm always happy when people notice. Wow, I'm feeling much better now. I'm actually starting to get hungry. Glad to hear it. Just stay above deck, and when you start to feel sick, look off at the horizon. Right? Talking from experience, I don't really think that works too much. If you're feeling seasick, low decks in the center of the ship. As low as you can get in the center. That is where you have the least amount of rocking. You see, typically I wouldn't use the hark very much, but why the heck wouldn't I use him now? Because I need people. Well, that's what. Not used to the menu. I'm used to how the menus work at Three Houses, and I hate to be the kind of guy, but can I just say how bad the menuing in Three Houses is? Oh man, I really do like Three Houses. It's one of my favorite games in the franchise, but holy cow, its menuing is horrible. Do I have an Elwyn? This may be a scary chapter for Soren, so I need to be careful. Do you have D Thunder yet? No! It doesn't show how close they are in this game. I hate the fact that it takes 20 minutes to even get to a chapter now. Nasir, what is it? Nothing. Nothing we can do anything about, at any rate. We're being followed by pirates. Really? I don't see any ships. Not by sea. By air, look up. Are those birds? If they are, they must be huge. There's a Legu, Ike. Ravens from Kilhas. The black wings are an ill omen for all who see them. Tanya, Soren, you notice them coming as well? Yes, Soren and I saw them as we were discussing our plans from the aft decks. I've heard stories, but they're really flying. Wow. We're still out of their range, but airborne foes can be especially troublesome. prefer to avoid them altogether. Let's see if we can outrun them. From what I've been told, the flying coasters of Kilvas and Phoenicius are far more cruel than any beastly goo. Winged pirates. How am I supposed to fight against that? What was that? It felt like we hit something. Blast! We've run aground. We must be caught on a reef or something. Move it, lads. Get the ship free. Ike, the crows are coming. Everyone together. Looks like we're in for a fight. I've never been a fan of this chapter, but thank goodness. There's only 2 chapters that I really dislike after this one. After 2 more chapters, hopefully. There's others I don't there's others I don't care for, but they're not bad. But there's only 2 more I actively very much dislike after this, and that's predictable humans sailed right into our trap. Fail. Let's finish this quickly. It won't be long before Phoenicius or Goldoa takes interest in what's happening here. Trespassing. Delightful. Soren, do you have a plan? I've done research in the past. All members of the bird tribes are vulnerable to wind magic. I think it's safe to assume that they are also susceptible to arrows as any other flyer. Wind magic knows. Alright everyone, gather your weapons and prepare to meet the enemy on the deck. I want a small group to remain below deck to protect Princess Valencia and the crew. We've never faced an enemy like this. I want everyone to stay together. Let's go. I'm not bringing rolls. I think Marcy is too weak. I'd much rather bring Armor Knight. Save, just in case I have to use the I forgot, though I don't think I would want to use it in this chapter unless something really big dies. Because I get the best unit in the game in this chapter. It takes a javelin to attack that. So, like, I couldn't just, like... If, like, there was a bird here, I couldn't just have Oscar go there and use the steel if you'd have to use a javelin. That's how the boats work in this game. Do I agree with it? The better question is, do I disagree with it? The answer is, I don't know. I really just don't have any feeling one way or the other. This is one of those chapters that is actually really delightfully fun to play, in my opinion. I know I just said I hated it, but it's one of those chapters that's like, I hate it in theory, but it is actually fun to play. Like, I don't think it's a good map, but I enjoy it. The great thing is if you mess up, you get shoved in this game to rectify some mistakes. And I believe there is none over here that could actually reach the ship. Eventually he should move. Coins! See? Coins are essentially useless in this game. So that is why the Goose Sword is actually pretty useful. Dang, I didn't get it doubled. But, definitely a good start. Braum won't be able to double, but he should. Oh, still 3 damage done? Oh, shoot, Braum gets doubled. So now this area is a little bit interesting. The best way about it to approach it, the best way to approach it probably is that, as long as she kills. Just enough. Just enough to kill. In one attack. I didn't even pay attention to see if she could double, to be honest. Okay, cool. Who could kill that guy? Because I kind of want to give XP if possible. Soren, can you kill in any way? Yeah! And it's adept too, so that's 3 attacks then. No, he doubled. It was 5 attacks. The enemy had 5, not Soren. Wrong. And heal. Because he's still in the enemy range. And that is good. That is what I want. This is one of those levels that good strategy triumphs all. So you may be like, oh, hand axe will do it. I want it very split up. I'm gonna put Titania where the arc was. So there's 3. Hopefully he will attack Leth. One of them will attack Braum and one of them will attack Titania. That is what I'm trying to set up here. Because Leth, she's actually, if I have to choose one League that I'm gonna actually use, it's her. Cool. Hopefully the final one will attack Titania. Okay. I had a feeling that would happen, to be honest. Man, I'm completing this chapter too fast. Okay, never mind. There we go. Caught up at last. I'll do this on my own. I will not let them escape. Huh? What are those things? Giant birds? Disgusting! Could they be... Are they... bird half-breeds? Jill is one of the best units in the entire... She is, I would argue, she's the second best wyvern in the entire franchise. There's only one I'd argue is better. That's not this game, though. That is Radiant Dawn. If I had to compliment Tellius on one thing, they knew how to make a good wyvern. I want Kieran... Oh, what was Kieran's hit rate? Oscar, how do you do? Sure. I had a feeling. Hit, please. Yes! And then if Soren can't reach the final one, Leth will kill just fine. Only him? Yep, that's what I thought. Eventually he starts moving. There are reinforcements. I mean, obviously, this chapter isn't going to be that easy, is it? This is the easiest I've done this chapter, I'll say that much. Boom. Move Ike in front of the ship so Jill can talk to him immediately. To about where Braum is. Boom. How about exactly where Braum was? Heal Braum? You are there. Dimensions are hard! You gotta be kidding me. What? Pure... Ugh! Units that want to get killed need to be moved to South Ship. Soren, I believe there's a reinforcement from about here. Boom. You! Why are you lollygagging about? Who are you? I'm Jill Vizhart, Wyvern Rider of Dane, attached to Commander Har's battalion. I offer a truce. I cannot sit by and allow a human vessel to be attacked by subhuman degenerates. I will fight with you. We will accept no help from Dane. This is no place for foolish pride. At this rate, the subhumans will devour you. I will not accept aid from anyone who thinks Legu or subhuman. What are you babbling about? I'm on your side. We'll talk after I chase off these crows. Bleed the half-breed. Hold it! What is going on? Jill has a character arc. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, the first time I played, I didn't use Jill because of her initial character, which is a turn-off, from a character perspective, because she is definitely, privileged. But, I mean, she manages to be one of the best characters and she's one of the best units in the franchise, and she actually does turn into quite a good character. Now, unfortunately, I'm not playing on hard mode, so we're not going to get to experience the full extent of her character. Okay, yep, there was a reinforcement there. She kind of starts out average, but she has good growth rates. I mean, the fact that she's doubled is kind of unfortunate. Yep, he started moving. I was pretty sure it was after Jill was recruited, but I wasn't. Yeah! Can you, in any way, shape, or form, kill that guy? Get him out of it. I can kill the one in the south no matter what. It's just a matter of, can I kill this guy? So, obviously, yeah. But... Titania. Can Titania reach and rescue? Yes, she can. Titania will not be able to get one hit killed, even with sword. Adapt. Cool. I was crossing my fingers on an adapt, and I got an adapt. I am trying my luck. I want to feed to kill the Jill. I want to feed as many kills to Jill as possible, actually. You do not get double, but you also do not kill. You almost kill. Epical. The fact that Jill is landslocked and can't use axes right away is sad, because this is one of those few games where axes are actually really good. I don't think there's any more reinforcements. You just drop something, right? No, you have a thief item. You do drop it. I want Jill to kill the boss. That's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be super hard, but it's not gonna be easy. This is where I move everybody back. Just so that, other than a bait, Mordecai. That is all I want. Mordecai will bait the boss, and Mordecai will get doubled, but if he gets killed, I'll be in shock. And Braum I'll actually have deal with the other guy as a shield. Okay, Braum is fully healthy. Braum, enjoy your moment of usefulness. Boss looks like so just moving one down. Mordecai will probably bring him down to about 10. Oh, there is more reinforcements. Galleon! Stealing is wrong. I must punish you if others will not. I'm just so inconsistent with voices because I just take so long to do these. I always forget my voices. 15. I don't think Soren can reach, darn it. I was about to say I want Soren to kill that guy. The Soren is so close to a level up. Ah, phooey. You do 11. Oh, jeez. That hit rate is so abysmal, it's not gonna happen. It just isn't. How do you do? You kill? You hit? Plunder away! King Misala has given us his blessing. Yeah! I'm falling. Yes! Good level up. Defense and speed. Not bad level up actually, but upon second thought, it's not a great one either. He is lower level than I wish. You kill, right? Yeah. Can Jill kill? I'll just let Ike get it. He needs it anyways. Like, you give a ton of XP. Strength would have been nice, but other than that, it was a really good one, actually. She is fully healthy. And, like, I'll put, like, Kieran and Oscar down so they can, like, help feed a kill or some crap. Tanya would kill, so I'm not gonna put her down there. Wow, I'm gonna do a whole chapter in one video! That's so nice. Epic. I forgot she has a Legu guard, which makes her not really get murdered horribly. Both. Yeah. Oh, I clearly don't know how to read. I was about to say that she won't get it. Awesome! Good one, please. Yeah, actually, speed is pretty nice. Arm screw, that'll be nice. Wow! Is everyone alright? I'll check on injuries. Those crows make fierce opponents. Monsieur, how's the ship? Completely immobilized. We can't take free of this reef. Useless just waiting around here. There has to be something I can do to help. Can we just talk how stupid and naive this is? Hey Ike, where are you going? Should you be leaving the ship? Nothing's getting done by sitting around here. I just want to go ashore and see what I can see. Wait, what? Hold Ike! You can't, that's... Ike, behind you! You there. What are you doing? This could be trouble. This is Goldoan territory. Outsiders are not permitted. No, wait, you don't understand. Our ship has run aground. There's nothing we can do. We're stuck here. Then return to your ship. What happens to Bayark is none of our affair. That's ridiculous. You're a complete... You have been warned. You will not be warned a second time. Hey! Cease this at once. What do you think you're doing? My lord, prince. Men of Bayark, my countrymen were discourteous. I ask that you forgive them. Who are you? I'm Krith Naga, Prince of Goldoa. Prince? Now we're getting somewhere. Thanks to some Kilvas pirates, our ships run aground. Can you lend us any help? What is it? You can't help us, can you? I'm not used to being addressed in such a direct manner. I was taken off guard. My apologies. No, I didn't. If anyone should be apologize here, it's me. My father had a great deal to say about my lack of etiquette. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Please, pay no mind. I'm more concerned with the misfortune your journey has met. Of late, the ravens have grown ever more barbarous, and this cannot stand. My father will lodge a formal protest with Kilvas, I assure you. In the meantime, we shall help you with your ship. Gareth, direct the others to push the ship free. At once! Dragons! They're all dragons! They're huge and so strong! It's incredible! It's overwhelming. Yeah, it is. Goldoa is the land of dragons. More than any other Lagoon tribe, they are known for their longevity. I've heard tales of Goldoans still living who flew the skies when the goddess herself walked the land. How is it you know so much about Goldoa? Everything I've learned comes from books. Goldoa itself no longer has any contact with the outside world. Seeing them now, it's like a dream. So you're saying this is good fortune? Is that what you're saying? She's saying we got lucky. For once, your recklessness actually got us out of trouble. What's that supposed to mean? We have removed your ship safely and without harm to you or your vessel. My subjects tell me your ship was indeed lodged against the reef. However, there was no structural damage to your ship. You need not interrupt your journey. It's good news. Thank you. Is there anything else you require? If you need food or fresh water, we can replenish your supplies. That would be most appreciated. We're beginning to run low on water. As for food, any fruit, meat, fish, anything fresh would be wonderful. It shall be done. Gareth, will you see to it? Yes, at once. I know that Goldoa does not engage in trade with other nations, but will you accept gold in payment? Do not worry about payment. But you've done so much for us when you could have left us to die out there. We must repay you somehow. Sweet courtesy is ever the herald of hospitality. Will this suffice as explanation to my accents? Hospitality? Isn't that for guests? As you know, Goldoa prefers isolation. We rarely see foreigners, especially Bayark, and even more rarely do we treat with them. Chance has brought us together, and I am most grateful for this opportunity. In fact, I wish we could feast in a while and converse. However, my father would never allow it. You can't expect us to accept such a generous gift. But I do. I insist you consider it a personal gift from Goldoa's prince. However, I have made you uncomfortable, so if you feel you must decline... No, of course not. We will be happy to accept your gift. We appreciate it. I'm so pleased you understand. Ike! Captain Nasir wants to depart as soon as possible. Understood. beg your leave. Princess Karthnaga, I won't forget your kindness. Thank you. It was my pleasure. Take care. Farewell, Beork. May your journey be safe. My Lord Ike, is something amiss? First those ravens attack us, and a band of Goldoan dragons rescued us. I can't understand how they are all considered Lagoo. Is that strange? Oh, I see what you're saying. Just as there are both good and evil Beork, there must be good and evil Lagoo as well. But they're so distinct in appearance. It is tempting to assume each race is, as a whole, distinctly good or evil. And it is. The beast tribes of Gallia and the dragons of Goldoa seem so honorable. And the birds of Kilvas and Felicia seem so cruel. It seems so easy to reduce them all to good or evil. I'm sure it can't be as simple as that. Look at us, Beork. Fans are evil and Crimeans are not. It's as simple as that. But those are those precious fools we met in the port. They weren't all that honorable. Maybe you're right. Much of what seems good and evil is simply a matter of perspective, Ike. Many conditions affect our judgment. Drawing a definite line is not possible. Monsieur, where have you been? You vanished without a trace. I'm uncomfortable around dragons. I thought it'd be better if I stayed below in my cabin. My apologies. Now that you mention it, Soren seems disappeared as well. Have you seen him? Perhaps he's feeling nauseated. Born accustomed to sea travel, it's not uncommon. Right. I think I'll check up on him later. The wind is picking up. I believe I will go and check on the condition of our sails. Keep yourself warm up here. It's a chill wind that blows in these waters. Princess Valencia, you should be returning to your cabin. But you, Mike? I'll stay on deck a while longer. I have a lot to think about. Do you mind if I stayed here with you? I won't be bothered. It's alright with me. Oh, thank you. Cool. Anyhow, that's going to end this video. I will see you next time. That being said, next time, I will probably actually have temporarily gone ahead and, leveled up Jill quite a bit. Just to see how far I can get her level up. I don't know if I'll actually save after that or what. But there's a chance that I'll have to return to, like, a save. It says I save state between every chapter for recording purposes. Just in case crash or something. I'll probably return to that save state. Then I'll probably save state after I do stuff and return to that one. Just, I don't know how it's gonna work. Anyway, see you next time, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I'm recording this before I record, the next video. So I actually did continue on because I just wanted to put this on camera. Because there was actually no conversation in between, the save and the space. So I'm just gonna put this, I don't know which video I'm gonna put this on. But what I'm gonna do is I am going to, since I haven't really shown much of Warding XP, I'm gonna kind of show you a little bit of this. I'm gonna get her as much as I can. Then I'm gonna put a Master Seal in her inventory. I'm probably gonna promote her during the chapter. I want her as close as level 20 as possible because she's just that darn good. And before the actual gameplay of the next chapter, I'm just gonna go ahead off screen and do a ton of item management stuff. That's all boring, so I'm gonna do it off screen. There are some support conversations that need to be done. Anyways, I had her equip the Wyvern Band so that her level ups are more oriented to Wyverns. Sorry. Just a reminder, if you are playing the game for the first time, you will not have access to the bands, as that is a New Game Plus feature. It's the only New Game Plus thing. Anyways, I'm gonna quickly pause this and just show the final 1 for Jill. Okay, unpausing, just because, I am just gonna go ahead and promote her now. There's no point. That lag? Okay. Lagging quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie. There's no point in getting that 1 level up. I am gonna give her some... See, I'm one of those losers that when I play Fire Emblem, I tend to give a lot of stat boosters to the Lord, just so they can be godly. Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are kind of 2 of those games where I don't do that. In fact, I'm about to give her a bunch of them as well. Because Jill does need some patching up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she does. Like, she needs a speed read. Her speed isn't the greatest. It's not bad by any means, but it's not great. And her HP, I also have never liked much. Who has that? Soren? You have the blue gem. I wish I had that Seki Seraph robe still, because I'd love to give it to, well, Drift. I'd love to give it to Soren. There, you have the Seraph robe. Now that I've gone, Jill promoted, it's really gonna be a question of, am I gonna try to get Marcia up really fast? I don't know. I don't think so, so I think I'm gonna start focusing on getting Oscar and Soren. Maybe Mia. One of them. I don't mind showing all this just because this is brief. I mean, this is like, what, 5-10 minutes at most. The actual, like, inventory sorting, I'm not gonna show. Like, I'm gonna clean out everyone's inventories. I mean, 5 minutes, but it's boring. Yeah. Then if Soren and Oscar are really close to level up, so I'll also give them some. I want them to bring back bonus XP. I'm gonna be 100% honest. You are really close to level up. Let me just do that. It's not that big of a deal, just like stuff like that, but I mean, any little push to promotion. Yeah, Soren will be promoted. He'll probably be my 2nd promoted unit in this rate, which is fine. Soren is speed, yay! And I'll keep the rest. I think whenever I have big bunches of bonus XP, I might try to give things, but I'm not sure. Anyways, now that I'm done with that, back to Jill. As you can tell, I'm putting a lot of effort into Jill. I still have the I Forgot, technically, just because my game crashed after I originally wanted to use it. I'm still mad about that. I'm not going to drop on webcam. This is the 2nd promotion I forgot. No, my I Forgot is either going to be used on Jill or Ike. Now that I have Jill, I'm not using my I Forgot unless it's on Jill or Ike. Oscar is like the only other, like, main. But even then, there's a good replacement of Oscar. And she has great promotion grades as well. Luck is like the one other thing she now lacks. She can also use axes. What level? E. Steel is D in this game? Easy. What's silver then in this game? Not important yet, that's what it is. Luck. A share icon? I always forget whether it's a secret book or How many is it in this game? It doesn't tell me. 2. It's only 2. This is also like the one time I'm gonna use it on scrolls. I'm gonna use one now because I might eventually use one on Soren for better thunder. Anyways, I'm gonna end this little clip here and just do some basic item management stuff. Again, I don't know which video this is gonna be attached to. I don't know if it's gonna be attached to the previous chapter or the next chapter. I don't know. Probably the previous chapter. Anyways, see ya.